up all night. It's Nino Radio. Oh, yeah. Is anybody out there? Let's go. Hey, Chrissy, you there?
I am here. Nino America.
Nino Radio. We live lit and that's it. What's up, sis? Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
They took long enough.
Struck back.
Struck back in their face. How does it taste?
Exactly.
Nah, what's up, y'all? We just finna go live real quick. Play that again. I love that intro. That's by my boy Liberty Dragon, y'all. Shout out everybody watching now. We are streaming on every platform. That's why it kind of takes a little bit of time, y'all, because basically we on everything right now. They open up the features to let us stream on IG, and we on IG. Oh yeah. What up, y'all? Let's get this set up. I think we're good, sis. Everything looks good on my end, and we are in this thing. What's up, y'all? Let me know what's going on. Christy, how are you doing, sis? Let's go.
I am doing great. How are you?
Pretty good, sis. Shout out everybody in the chat. Roxanne, my brother Manny. Everybody jumping in the chat, y'all. We're gonna be, rocking it here up all night. I ain't got to work today, tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I'm off, my last day off, and I'm happy. And that's it, y'all. Nothing like lukewarm coffee. My wife texted me, your coffee's been ready for a while. Hey, but anyways, hey, shout out everybody watching. Y'all, we just dropped a video, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out everybody watching this on YouTube. All the comments in here. Shout out everybody in the chat, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Here we are, and there we go. We just dropped a video on the YouTube, y'all. Let's pull that up real quick. That's going to be the video with Keith Lee. Christy, talk about this real quick. We just dropped a 20-minute video, but there's a crazy situation with Keith Lee. Go ahead, sis. Give a breakdown while I show the YouTube page.
So, to be 100% honest, you had called and said, have you heard about this Keith Lee adversity going on? And I was like, no, I was like, I don't even know if I know who that is. And so I looked him up, and I do know who he is. I had watched a lot of his videos. He's a food critic that he also is a MMA mixed martial artist. And he literally goes to mom and pop restaurants across the country and pays for all of his food. He doesn't use any of his clout. He has like 15 million followers or anything like that, and leaves massive tips. But the thing about him, and you and I differ in our opinion a little bit on this, but all the videos I've watched, he gives a very true and honest review. I've seen him say some places are just gross, like 1 out of 10 and stuff like that. But he went to the Bay Area, and why did he do that? And he's getting lots of hate for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we dropped that video right here. This awesome thumbnail I made, Bay Area Backlash, y'all. I just dropped this video on YouTube. Check it out when you get a chance. We have a lot of content on YouTube, y'all. Basically, his own people basically since he went to Atlanta. Okay, we all know what pops off in Atlanta, y'all. Here's the video, Bay Area Backlash. Check it out when you get a chance. This is on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube, Nino America. That's our video. Me and Christy did a 20-minute breakdown. We reacted to his, response and basically an apology. But guys, this guy got a bunch of backlash when he was talking about Atlanta, the Atlanta scene. You know who runs Atlanta? And my wife even said that Cardi B had to basically say that everything he said was true because he said he didn't get treated correctly. And Cardi B said that whenever she gets food there, right, the rap lady, whoever she is, right, she's a rap thought, I don't even know what to call her. Anyways, I digress. She said that everything that Keith Lee said was true because when she goes to Atlanta or orders food, she has to tell them that it's what's her name again? Cardi B. She has to tell them it's her for them to even work on her order and not have an attitude or take so long. So Atlanta was mad at him. Now he made a video on TikTok. We did a 20-minute video. It has both of his apologies on there. And the Bay Area, San Fran, who's over there, and Oakland, amongst a couple other cities. He went over there. He said he filmed 6 videos, y'all. He has 6 content pieces that he cannot even post because basically, I'll say it like this. He said it lightly. He said there was nothing conductive or something. The whole scene was trash. The area, it was dangerous for his family. Basically, he went to the Bay Area and he backed out, y'all. Let us know what you think in the comments, y'all. We already know how Cali is. They're bipping, they're jacking you, carjack, gang turf wars. I see the videos. And Christy, you said a good point in the video. Where do we get most of our threats at? From California. So you know what, Keith Lee?
Bet you won't come to the Bay.
Yeah.
Bet you won't come to the Bay.
Yeah, they always telling me. They always tell me stuff like that. Bet you won't come to Cali. Come to Cali, homes. I'm like, hell no, I don't want to go down there. What the hell I want to go to California for? You're going to mistake me for one of your cousins and then take me out, So anyways, y'all, there's a video. Keith Lee, the Bay Area backlash. We're doing it, y'all. So check out the video when you get a chance. And we're going to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the comments, y'all. What's up to my people out there? Here we go. What's up, Frankie G? Northern Cali in the building. Let me know.
Oh,
hey,
Kim's in the building.
Hey, what's up, Kim, too? Kim says right here, look, vindicated. I live out here in the Bay Area. Unfortunately, he's not lying. Come on, y'all. We already know. We said it the other day on the Martin Luther King live we did. Check it out on Instagram. Would you go down the Martin Luther King Street in your neck of the woods? Hell no, not where I'm at. I'm in Southside Midland. I ain't going to the flats and go down Martin Luther King Drive. Hell no, y'all. I ain't going down that street. So let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. Are we capping? Are we not yapping? Let us know. So anyways, y'all, we'll get from that to this. Basically, we got some stories on the Daily Mail. Of course, check us out on YouTube, y'all. We got some fire interviews. My third homeless interview is in a premiere tomorrow. I just got the audio back. I'm editing it. I'm putting it up there. Really, there's no edits. It's just a full throttle interview. I'm making sure the audio sounds crispy, clean. Christy, your thoughts on that video I did with Candace? You said you felt bad for her. Go ahead. Let's highlight that before we go on to the regular topics at hand.
So I told you that I felt sorry for her, but then I told you that I was on the other extreme also, because whenever you hear her say, yep, I left my kids so that I could go do meth, I just... Oh,
the words, sis. Watch out with the words here. We're on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's all good.
But when that she wanted to go, fulfill her dream.
Desires. Yeah.
And leave her kids behind. It just it really, really, really upset me. But she stuck in it in the circle. She said that she went to prison and couldn't get money to get back home to get to San Antonio. So
San Angelo. San Angelo. Sis.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And the interview I'm doing with Dennis, I had that one uploaded. It's fixing to drop probably tomorrow, y'all. I got a bunch of content. We're just sitting on, y'all. But again, it's the same thing. These people have the same excuses, the same state of mind, the same story. They've all been to prison. And I said it when me and my cousin are looking around for the homeless people. It was 15 degrees yesterday when we looked for them, and they were ducking out. Dennis said it was the first day he's been out in a while. But guys, they have the same story. I said in the live, these people are on public property, panhandling for money, doing God knows what, doing a little something strange for a little change, and God knows who they are. God knows what kind of crimes they've committed, if they're even wanted. I think Candace, man, I don't want to blow her up like this, but I don't even know if she's, legal to be out here. She even said in the video she might get arrested or something. I don't even know. But the point is, they've been to prison, they got a criminal record, and these people have done 20 years. Cowboy said he did 20 years. I think Dennis said he did 20 years coming from Cali. We're going to talk about that in a minute, Chrissy. The stars are moving from California, y'all. The prices are too crazy. We'll talk about that in a minute. We got that lined up. But basically, y'all, Dennis came from California. I interviewed him yesterday. In the same story, y'all, been to prison, crazy, horrendous crimes they've committed. They all said the same thing. Every person I spoke to, especially even when we did the live driving around the city, they said the same thing. I'm out of prison. I'm ducking prison. I can't talk on the camera. Some guy said, guys, these people have the same backstory in Texas. And every time I asked them the difference between Texas and Cali or San Angelo or different cities, states, whatever, they say it's basically kind of the same, besides some places being more active with the homeless population. Let's be honest, it's West Texas, Bible Belt, Christian MAGA town, let's go. But, compared to Cali, there's a homeless population probably in every city in the United States. But again, they have the same situation. They're from prison. They've been in prison, and God knows what they're doing out here in the street. We don't even know who they are, what they're doing, and they just frolic around, make little tent cities. We drove it to that one, the Blair Witch Project over here, a mile from my house. I think, Christy, did you ask? Somebody asked, how far is that from your house? A mile, 2 miles, right there by the railroad tracks. Yeah. So go ahead, sis, your thoughts on Candace. You felt bad for her. Go ahead.
But at the same time, I feel like that she was being untruthful. I think that she does things that you said, strange to get the change. And I just think that she's stuck in a world that she didn't act like she was real interested in getting out of it.
They all say the same thing. They say that they can get out when they want, and they choose to live like this. So no pity party. Hey, shout out my boy Lordside Operator. I think that's is that Brother Larry? I forgot who that is on Facebook, but Lordside says What do you say real quick? I got, you got the talent for Christian Patriot rap. Hope you get back at it. I am, and I will. Actually, that's part of the plan. I got high end studio. Trump back, got the song coming back, y'all. I got the high end studio. I could basically do what I want to do. I wake up, y'all. Of course, I'm a owner operator. I'm a truck driver, a business owner. I'm a family man, a Christian. My time is dedicated to my family and my truck. But man, when I get a chance and I'm up, y'all, I'm looking for content to make and create, baby. So the music will be coming soon. I got the studio, I got the room, and boom, baby, we in it and at it. That's all there is to it. But sometimes you got so many things going, it just takes time. But again, my family is my main priority. I had to peel myself from the couch, sis. I saw this video about Keith Lee. I want to do a video about him, and I told my wife, man, I don't want to leave, babe. Tell me don't leave, or tell me to leave. And I'm just on the couch with my son playing his. He got a little setup, sis. Everybody, I don't know if y'all can relate, but my son has another little screen I bought him that folds out, and he has a PS5 in the Switch connected to it, and he's there right there while we're watching TV on the Samsung. And he's playing his little game in front of us, and I'm just kicking back with my dogs all on my lap, like I'm living the American dream. I'm just so grateful to God. Praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, that I can live like this. And that's what I said, sis, that the homeless people, I made a TikTok, went somewhat viral, but I said that they can make you be grateful, because you go out there and talk to them, and they ain't got nowhere to really go. They do sleep in bandos and got places to go, I would say, I guess, to lay down. But man, ain't nothing gonna beat being at your house, even if you're dead broke. Go ahead, sis.
No, I agree. And it's cold. That's all I can tell you. Like, I am used to South Florida weather, and I am like out of my element right now. So I cannot imagine having to be outside.
Especially right now. It's freezing cold. All right, let's go to the Daily Mail, sis. Let's talk about, speaking of the situation in California, they're moving out, sis. What was the story on the Daily Mail? Go ahead.
Just talking about all the millionaires that are and all the celebrities that are leaving California, that they are moving to a lot of different areas, specifically Las Vegas, because they could get twice as much, bang for their buck. Hillary Swank, Mark Wahlberg, Jeffree Star. And
hey, real
Elon
quick, sis.
Yeah.
Jeffree Star, what his network? This is a transgender guy, y'all, that makes makeup. I don't even know what this guy does. How much is he worth, sis?
Yeah, he does makeup and all kinds of different stuff. He is worth $200 million. He actually was able to see the helicopter crash after the fog lifted. He lived right where Kobe was killed.
Wow.
In Calabasas, like one of the nicest areas to live in California, and that's where Jeffree Star lives, is Calabasas. And then Elon Musk are moving out. They, it said that back in, I think it was April of 2023, that any home that sold for more than $5 million, they added an extra 5.5% tax on those homes. That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Hey, sis, and you said that Mark Wahlberg, he's moving. Tammy says they need to stay put. I totally agree. Straight up, Mark. Guys, there's so much I want to talk about right now. Basically, hold on. He's been panhandling since he was 14, homeless since 14, came from California, came to Texas. Like, man, stay out of here. Like, anybody. Like, for real, I don't want nobody moving to Texas. When we see somebody driving around Midland, y'all, with the California license plate, best believe, hey, I'm a Christian, but they get a kind of a dirty look from us, sis. We don't want them here, to be honest. But that's just how it is. But again, they're moving out of Cali. Sis, you said they're moving to Las Vegas. I saw Las Vegas has a beautiful side on the side of a mountain. You talked about, where it's at, sis, where they're building these big old houses, and basically they're multi-million dollar, if not billion-dollar properties. And that's where Mark Wahlberg, he moved to Las Vegas, correct?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like a fraction of the price. So Mark Wahlberg he bought 6 acres in California and built an $8 million home on it 13 years ago. He turned around and just sold it for 87.5. He has moved to Vegas. I got to see him actually shooting a movie at one of the big casinos in Vegas at the Aria, and yeah, he just said, who wouldn't? I understand why people are leaving, but it's kind of like all those Northerners came down to Florida whenever we had the stuff going on, and stay up where you came from. We don't need you down here.
Amen. Man, shout out. We got 80 in the live, y'all. Wow, it's a big numbers. We finally moving up in the world. That's pretty good. Basically, yeah, it's crazy, y'all. The situation with, it's wild, y'all. I don't know. I don't tell you. I think we're just all at capacity. That's just how it is. Shout out Frankie G says he wants to move to Texas one day. I mean, it's a good place to come if you're a conservative and want to make money and work hard for it. Who else is up in here? Christy Ramirez says found a homeless man deceased Sunday here in San Angelo. So sad. That's actually what she said in the video, sis. Candace said that she's from San Angelo, that there's not a homeless center in San Angelo. And Dennis said that they've lost over 13 or 15 homeless people in the last couple of years. It's tough, y'all. Being a homeless person is tough. Take care of what you got. Be grateful for what you have. And God is good. And, one thing about Dennis, y'all, when I drop that video tomorrow, the third person I've interviewed, this is the third person, y'all. I barely started doing this, going around my city and putting the camera on my city. I might even go to the, tomorrow they want to give $45 million to a motel in my city, to a hotel. I ain't gonna stay at a hotel, and that's taxpayer money. I might put the camera. Hopefully, I don't go to jail. I might go report on that at 11. But I digress, y'all. That's one thing about Dennis that he said, because it's my third video I'm fixing to drop tomorrow. He said that he's grateful. He's a Christian. The people that are homeless, they have faith in God, y'all. Even though they're on the most bottom end in life, whatever, they're grateful. I mean, they want to stay where they're at for the most part, but they are grateful and they are professing Christians. So, it kind of makes me kind of think, since I'm over there, tell them, get a job, you filthy bum, that's probably a Christian right there. Maybe I need to calm down on that, but they all claim to be Christians, even though they're on the street and on the D, so.
I did hear her say, I heard Candace say that she was Christian. And sometimes, people just unfortunately have to hit that rock bottom. And so, unfortunately, then sometimes there's just not a bottom. And what happens with that.
Sis, look at this mansion. Like, what would you do, sis? We were talking about a mansion. You're all, I wouldn't want to live there. I said, shoot, I would. But I mean, not that I want to, but I'd take it. But who would want to live in something like this, y'all? I guess I'll be kind of creeped out.
21.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 21 bedroom, 21 bedrooms, 42 bathrooms. No, you said, I'll take it. No, I would take it, but I would turn around and sell it and take the money is what I would do. I wouldn't live there. I just think that indulgence has taken over.
Amen.
I do. I really do. I think that so many people want to keep up with the Joneses, and that's just greed. I know that my niece went and had $1,000 dinner in New York City, and I said, you're gonna accept that the next day. It doesn't matter on your internal organs if you're eating bologna or if you're eating $1,000 steak. It just, I just think that greed has taken over. I really do.
I totally agree, sis.
I don't think anybody needs that kind of place.
Sis, let us know what you think in the comments, y'all. We just barely went and watched Night Swim. Pretty good movie. Ending was kind of off in my opinion, but we went and watched that one. It was about a house with a pool that was basically a haunted pool, So I like the movie. It was pretty good. Let's ask a question in the chat, y'all. Already watching. Would you buy a property with knowing that somebody was unalived at that property? And also, would you want to know? And if you did know, would you be pissed if you found out after you signed and closed on the contract? Let me know those couple of topics there, y'all. Would you want to live in a house where someone was unalived? Would you live there even after you found out after the fact? And would you want to know at all? Let me know in the comments, y'all. It's kind of a premise of the movie. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to ruin it for nobody. Go ahead, sis. We're going to go to the San Francisco journalist shares pictures of tourists walking down gutted Main Street in crime-ridden city. That's what they said that they're calling the Bay Area, or what's I forgot what city he was in. Oakland. I forgot. They calling it Gotham City. That's what my thumbnail is. Gotham City in the back of Keith Lee, but they're calling it Gotham City, y'all. And Gotham City was no nice place to be at. Let's go to that article on the Daily Mail. Go ahead, sis.
Oh, I was just going to say I've lived in, stayed in a couple of homes where family members had chosen to die at home, and I don't have a problem with it. I think that it's something different if there's like different circumstances. The home that my mother had when she died of cancer, of course I felt comfortable there. My mom, had been there and all of that, but different circumstances might bring different reactions.
But let's be honest. What if it wasn't somebody you're related to? What if it was? Right. I'm saying somebody prior, you moving in, and you found out they're caught floating in the pool, wrong side up. You know what I mean? Down, whatever.
I think it should. I think it should be disclosed. I know that there used to have to be disclosures. I don't know if there has to be anymore. I would have to research that, but no, I probably would not. If like strange things like that were happening, and no, you can keep the house. I don't want it.
Let's go to the comments,
Let
y'all.
somebody else do it.
Shout out Bolo says, he says, if they say the house is haunted, then heck no. Roxanne says, I want to bury my ex in the backyard. Is that the same thing? Oh. You know, Roxanne, y'all, they're on Instagram, everybody. Let me see here. Instagram is something else, y'all. And sometimes I can't take my people from Instagram to YouTube. Y'all got to come to Instagram on these boys. Let's see here. After 2 years, you don't have to disclose it to the buyer, says Rob. Wow.
Yeah, I knew that it was a certain amount of time, and yeah, I thought that there was some kind of disclosure about that, but I don't think that you have to disclose if there has been paranormal activity reported by other owners. I don't think you have to, but I think that every state's different. So I'm gonna do some research on it. I'm gonna try to find out.
Yeah. Is my feed on the live right now? I'm trying to get the live. Am I still streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so we'll continue, y'all. Raider Low says, where'd you get that neon light at? I think my wife got it from me at Walmart. Let's go. Shout out Walmart. She got it from me at Walmart, and I've been using it, y'all. My Nino radio light in the back, y'all. Or if you're talking about that one, that's a little one. This one right here, now this is a light bar. This one right here is it's like a light bar. I forgot. These are pricey right here. You know, I forgot the name brand or what, but you just look up light bars, and I might put the link in my description on my YouTube. Get paid for some kind of affiliate marketing, but yeah, that's a light bar up there. This one back here is the one my wife got me at Walmart. It's like $10-20. But anyways, I digress, y'all. So sis, what's this with the San Francisco journalist? Talk about this story on Daily Mail.
So I'm trying to get to that, but it is just talking about San Francisco and how a journalist was walking down, and they put in quotes, gutted Main Street in crime-ridden city where almost all the shops now have closed.
Wow.
It goes on further to talk about, and it's weird because I talked about this yesterday, that I remember as a child going to California for vacation with the family and how much I loved Fisherman's Wharf. You have to remember I was a little country girl, so any kind of fishing or fish or anything, you know, I loved watching them bring in these great big fish and having this fish market where you could just buy these fresh fish that are coming off the boats. And they said that it is just a shell of what it used to be. As a matter of fact, the city had to put nets up around certain areas of the bridge so people wouldn't unalive themselves.
Over here?
Yeah.
Look at these fine citizens just here relaxing, y'all. Golly. You know what? And let's be honest, y'all. What are they going to do with these, you know, abandoned buildings? What ends up happening?
It's just going to run down. I mean, it's just going to be like you see in all of these cities that have been looted and burned. People just don't rebuild in those areas that, you know, it's for no good reason. They end up not being able to get insurance on their store. They have to deal with all the looting and the stealing, and it's just going to be an empty shell. You know what it's going to happen until something major happens and control is taken back. This is just what it's going to be.
Tammy says
Go ahead. I was just going to say, I loved San Francisco, though, whenever I was a kid, going to seeing the Fisherman's Wharf and all those places.
Yeah, Tammy says, as a realtor in Missouri, that is not required disclosure. Damn. Well, you know what? Let's be honest, y'all. I guess I'd rather not know then at this point, unless things start happening weird, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Somebody starts having a Nino radio show without you.
Wow. Hey, sis, this is horrible. Look at.
I know.
You know what? When I look at these pictures, y'all, I'm a Christian. I always gotta say it, but I digress. I always have my family with me, and I would not want to take my family to somewhere like this in California, anywhere. If I had my family with me, I would probably get in a fist fight with somebody walking down the street. Like, you know, like I don't know to tell you y'all. I just know that with my family, I don't play games, and I would not want my kids to see this, experience this, or be around any of this. This is disgusting. Just like the illegal situation, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I think the way that we get rid of the illegal situation, illegal immigration, deport everybody. I honestly think that's the way to fix this problem. Let's go ahead and put me on a better scene here. that away. I think the best way to handle the illegal situation is to deport them all. Let's go. Every illegal should be deported. Just like every bum and panhandler that's breaking the law on the city street should be put in prison. Take them off the street. Hold on, sis, hold on. Let me go on around real quick. I heard Orlando Brown. He had they say he's crazy. I heard him saying that, how come in America we pay so much in taxes? Where's the money go? There should be fruit trees on every corner. You can just grab a piece of fruit and bite it. The streets should look like Dubai, right? How come America looks like crap like this that we just saw? How come the streets of America don't look like a beautiful, country that it should be? Where does our freaking money go to? So I say every panhandler and bum should be arrested, put somewhere else, and every illegal alien should be deported. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how long you've been here. If you're here illegal, you got to go straight up. So there it is. That's my stance on it. Go ahead, sis.
No, I mean, I just completely agree. But, we know where all of our money's going, and it's not going back into America.
Do we know, though? Sis, yes. Do we know? Do we really know?
Yeah, we do know. We do know.
We know what they tell us. We know what they tell us.
We know where it's going and where it's being filtered back into. They say it's going there, but it's being filtered right back into their own pockets, not to help the American people. You tell me how these politicians go into office with a net worth of $2 million and leave office 20 years later worth $80 million. Come on, it doesn't make sense. And their salary is whatever it is, 170, whatever it is a year. Doesn't make sense. You can't. I mean, the math ain't mathing.
It pisses me off though, the taxes we pay. And then think about it.
It does me too.
Think about it, y'all.
It does me too.
You pay.
I mean, because
you pay taxes, welfare, you pay Medicaid, whatever you want to call it. You pay taxes on your check. You go out to eat and you're paying taxes on that. Then they want a tip for handing you a coffee. Like, guys, let's talk about that in a minute. Like the tipping in America that's gone overboard at this point, y'all. They want to tip you. They want you to tip them for doing their job at this point. And I'm a big flipper, Nino America. I'm not playing games, but at this point, we're under this Bidenomics, y'all. It's tough living out here now. I want every dollar for my family, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the point is, y'all, it's despicable what's happening in this country. We're giving money to Israel, all these foreign nations, and I'm pissed off and I'm fed up with it, y'all. I don't want to give my money to any foreign country. You know what? I'd rather give the money, I guess, to the homeless in America than give it to some illegal or give it to some foreign nation that spits when they hear the name Jesus. How about we keep our money and we fix this place? And to be honest, y'all, I don't even know if Trump's going to do it. Okay? National politics is a joke. Rob said it the other day. They're selected, electoral college, whatever you want to call it, however it goes, wake up. But Trump, he's going to get in. Hopefully he gets in. I already said, I don't think he's in. My wife said the other day, what do you think's happened to Trump? I said, I'll still back him, but I don't think he's going to get in there. And say what you want to say about what I'm saying, but I don't think Trump's going to get in there. I'll leave it at that on YouTube. But the point is, y'all, even if he does get in there, 4 years to do what? To get, stalled by the Democrats to be back and forth, and who knows what's going to get, done. It's only 4 years. What can he really do in 4 years? In 10 years, we're going to be in worse off position than we've ever been. So where's the money going? So, what's going on here? Go ahead, sis.
So you got me in my pissed off state. Yeah, you got me in my pissed off state because it really, truly is simple. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take all this. And people might get pissed off at me for saying this, but it won't be the first time people have been pissed off. Trump, Biden, all of them know exactly what's going on that's not being told to us. They know how the pockets are being padded. They know about big farms. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. They know how that money rolls back into pockets and stuff like that. And we are just these little sheeple, and we sit and we talk about it, but America is not like, I guess I was blessed that I was raised in a family a Christian family, that I was able to travel and see things. And I'm so glad I got to do it whenever it was the way it was. I remember going to the San Diego Zoo and just being in love with it, and this Fisherman's Wharf, and to see what you just showed and all of that. I mean, of course, we don't really talk to him anymore, but David Winkler, like the videos that he showed of what happens on those streets, that's everywhere, and everybody's just overlooking it. And what's happening is big corps taking over, 501c3 churches are taking over, mom and pops are being run out of the towns, and here we are with people that can't get insurance, can't get medication, can't find a place to live. Why the elites do what they want to do, and I'll never quit talking about it. They can ban me, they can strike me dead, but Jesus knows I'm telling the truth.
Let's go. Let's switch gears, y'all. We can be pissed off all day, waving our fist at the government. Sis, the Teslas. I seen a video. My wife said it was a year ago, of a guy trying to get into a Tesla, frozen, and he had problems. But my wife said, like I said too, he probably had problems with a regular car too. But I'm gonna go to this Tesla story. Tell us what you got on the Tesla story, sis. Go ahead.
So, no,
Chrissy liked this one, y'all.
I love this one just because everybody knows how I feel about Elon Musk. I mean Elon Musk, and it just said that in Chicago at charging stations, people had to abandon their cars because it was so cold. It was so cold that the batteries would only charge up to 50%. It was like -5. So like it was nothing but just like they called it, I think, a Tesla graveyard. And all I could do was I laughed and laughed and laughed until I just couldn't laugh anymore. It was, it shows these people trying to charge it up, and they called it, it was Tesla graveyard. And they said that there were no options to hire any flatbed trucks to bring their vehicles home. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm not laughing at anybody.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
not laughing at anybody.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, Christy. Okay, hold on, y'all. So real quick, let us know what you think about the EV cars, y'all. There was a report that basically, I think it's Hertz or some rental car company. They're selling them for like 20 racks, y'all. 25,000. You could buy an EV car. They're going back to gasoline powered engines because they said that the cost for maintenance and repairs is out the roof, y'all. So I think the Teslas, I've seen the new EV cars from what I've seen, the different manufacturers, y'all. I think they're kind of probably better than the Teslas, y'all, to be honest. But the Teslas, I think that their stock has gone down. They're not really worth as much as they thought they were. They're pretty cool when you first see them at first, but I kind of liked it at first, but I'm glad I never tried to get one. It's horrible, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I done seen the movie Leave the World Behind, and that's all I wanted to see. Whenever them cars are getting on the on-ramp and they're all, brand new Teslas, and they're, powered by some, wicked, whatever, computer virus, I said, screw that. That's exactly what nightmares are made of. I said, that's what probably could happen. I've been saying that, and I saw that in the movie, and I said, oh yeah, that's their plan. So screw an electric vehicle. I like my Monte Carlo 87 Super Sport Ruby Sue sitting in the garage with the carburetor, right? Sitting low to the ground with the 350 crate motor, ready to rock and roll, baby. That's what I want. Give me a Chevy over a Tesla any day. Go ahead, sis.
And they said that the Tesla truck, the thing that looks like that robot thing, is going to be showing up.
Ugly as hell. Go ahead.
In different police markets, and I'm like, well, cool. I'm gonna go out and do all kinds of crime and just have them chase me till they don't have any battery.
Oh, yeah. Right. Good point.
Yeah. But no, it did say, Nino, that the cold has dire effects on electric cars.
Can you imagine,
your batteries?
Sis? I'm a trucker. Okay, let me reset this real quick.
I can't help but giggle.
I got some. And that's my worst fear. When I go to work and my truck has problems starting, and I usually have good batteries, but sometimes when it gets cold, if your batteries have a weak link or there's a problem with one of your batteries, I have 4 in my 18-wheeler, basically you're out of luck. So I say that to say this, y'all, the cold will deplete your battery worse, than any other weather or situation. So I can only imagine if you're in a Tesla and it's freezing, man, God forbid, that's horrible. So these guys got iced out, frozen out, and there they are. I bet How horrible, y'all. This is something else. And another reason why I wouldn't get a Tesla. Do what you want to do. We're mostly all grown adults, and I wouldn't get a Tesla. This right here kind of shows you. But we'll continue. Go ahead, sis.
And
Final words.
Well, but it got in the negative. I think it was like -7 here the other night at my niece's house, and we went out and started her car over a few hours. It says that freezing weather drains your battery power by 30 to 60%. By 30 to 60%. So yeah, it does. It kills it. But those people were like stuck. And I don't know if you showed the pictures of like all those Teslas just sitting there. I couldn't help but like crack up.
Yeah, it's horrible. Y'all let us know in the comments what you think about, Teslas. Sis, we're gonna segue right now, pivot to the migrant boy. Sis, you said this really hurt your feelings when you saw it. Sis, talk about this while I pull it up. Go ahead.
It just showed that a migrant boy 8 years old and a girl 10 drowned at Eagle Pass border after I believe that. Yes, the Texas National Guard blocked Border Patrol from helping them, knowing that they were in distress. And I said, the Christian part of me, oh my gosh, you see 2 kids out drowning.
The Christian part of you, sis?
The Christian part of me, I'm being serious. The Christian part of me is like, you see 2 kids trying, out drowning. The mother drowned too.
Wow.
And people holding people back from like trying to, they were babies at the end of the day. They were 8 years old and 10 years old. They're doing as whoever told them to do, their mother, their father, their cartel, whoever. But then the other part of me got really pissed off because something has to change. We just have to stop this illegal immigration. And this is just a whole nother thing that'll get me just pissed off talking about it.
Yeah.
You can't have Border Patrol that's supposed to be doing their job and then have Texas National Guard restrict those people. Like we're fighting to lose the battle. Like the wall has to be built. It has to be really tall and electric and send them all back. It just has to be, but I don't want to see babies drowned at the same time. It was really sad.
And think about it though, like do you blame us, y'all, for being pissed off that sometimes you lose that Christian side of you, should I say, or you lose that compassion because you're just so fed up with seeing, thousands of people crossing illegally into the United States? Like it pisses me off when I go down there to Tentville and they got all this trash right there that the hobos are collecting. And then whenever me and my buddies park our 18-wheeler, God forbid, for one night in our neighborhood next to our house, they want to tow us. It's like there's rules for us and not for everybody else. It pisses us off, y'all, that we pay taxes. We do everything, legally for the most part, I should say. And there they are flooding the southern border with illegal aliens. It just, pisses me off to think about it. I'm pulling it up right now. Horrible. They should make a wall like I forgot where it was. I forgot between what foreign, countries it was. But man, this wall was tall.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was. I don't even know if it was Russia, sis, but it had 3 layers of barbed wire rows. First layer, then the second layer, and then the third layer. That thing was like a fortress. That thing was taller than Trump's wall, and it was tall, and it had 3 layers of you ain't getting through that barbed wire. I mean, well, maybe some of these, illegals are pretty smart, but this thing was crazy. This was a real wall. Tall as heck with 3 rows. One at the first layer. If you get through that one, good luck. Then the second one 10 foot up, and then probably 50 feet is the next layer of barbed wire. That was a wall, y'all. But I forgot which country that was, in. But it's crazy. But let's continue, y'all. The National Guard is not playing, y'all. It's kind of saying right here, but the National Guard is taking over, y'all, because Texas, you ain't playing with Texas, y'all. We're fed up with this crap. And the Border Patrol, I guess that's, part of Biden's administration. I don't know how that works. They're federal. I don't know. But the actual Texas National Guard basically took over and they said they're tired of this crap, y'all. And this is what happens, y'all. But, they want to talk real bad about Trump. But this happened under Biden, didn't it? So, yeah. Little illegals here, here's the other guys wading through the water. Horrible. I just want to say this before we leave this segment is what kind of nation, what kind of country doesn't have some kind of a border? What kind of country can succeed, thrive, survive with no border whatsoever? Just come on in, bring all the disease, Bring all the bad hombres. Bring all, the guys that out of prison. I need to play the Trump speech at this point, y'all. Bring the Mexico's worst. And not even Mexico, Guadalajara, Nigeria, China, Russia. Bring the worst dregs of society. Bring them to America. We have an open door. The blue-haired liberals want to storm here. Come on down to America. You're welcome here. Go ahead, sis.
I've mentioned this in other videos that we've done, but you're a numbers guy, so I just want you to let this sink in. Do you know how much illegal immigration costs Texas taxpayers per year alone? Just give me what do you think? Just give me a guess.
$1 billion.
$13.4 billion a year. And that was from March 8th of 2023. And this is from the Texas Attorney General's office. That's for medical care. That's for all the welfare things, education, housing, all of those things. 13.4 just for Texas alone.
Let me put on this other hat real quick. Let's go, Brandon. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let's be honest though, y'all. Everybody watching, we already know. Guys, if they wanted to fix the illegal situation, they could. Hold on. It's probably a low level conversation, a low level topic that they got us all stuck on while they, move billions to foreign nations, and if they wanted to stop it, they could, but they won't, and they don't. It's just like the war on drugs. Got to be careful here, y'all. I'm reading the book. I'm doing a second review of it. Once I finish it, I'm 75% done. It's called it's the Pablo Acosta book. He's from Odessa, West Texas, my area. He was the Zorro of Ojinaga. And I'm reading that book, and it pisses me off because there's the Americans, y'all. The CIA, DEA, they're all corrupt. And there they are back in the day looking at, Mexico with these fields of crops, you know what I mean, y'all? And they're just watching with binoculars, like, mind your business. If anything, it showed me that book that Mexico should have capitalized off their pharmaceuticals like America did. Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Mexico, we should have minded our own business, because when we took out Pablo Escobar, the Colombians went through Mexico, and that's how we had all that crap happen right next to the southern border. I digress, but the point is, America's always putting their nose where it don't belong. And to be honest, they're corrupt as hell. They're not against the war on drugs. They just want to control who gets the money from these plans and all these, government agencies. If you start watching Narcos Mexico, if you start doing research and reading about, all these agents and all these failed, situations with these, organizations with the war on drugs, should I say? You will see what I'm talking about, y'all. It's all a facade. It's all fake. Look, y'all, if it was like that, what about alcohol? I'm gonna be honest. If somebody wants to sit there and diz up themselves, whatever, that's their decision. It's like if you want to drink yourself till you're gone, till you're unalive. That's your decision. Yep. So that's why it pisses me off, because I read this book, and why are we messing around with the Mexicans over there in Mexico when they're doing their whatever they're doing? They should have been smart. Mexico should have been smart. They should have said, you know what, the DEA, the United States can't come over here. We're gonna capitalize off this stuff the way that America. What about America? We got the pharmaceutical industry. What kind of medicines and stuff do we push and have a grasp on the whole country? You saw what happened last time. Right, Christy? They want you to get a certain thing in your body, and if you don't, you're going to be almost jailed. You're going to be ridiculed, fired from your job, lose your insurance, get fired off your pension, off your being a post. Shut down. But sis, I didn't see Mexico doing nothing like that back in the day. I ain't seen them do that. So, like I said, Mexico should have capitalized. They should have been smart and said, "Screw that. This is our product." And I ain't advocating for illegal substances, but I'm just saying, y'all. How come America got to get involved in wars that don't concern us and other countries' business? It ain't our business. I'm old fashioned. If it ain't your business, it ain't your business. Go ahead.
It's coming back. It's coming back exactly like we talked about. It looks like it's going there, but the kickback is real. Like, it's not staying there. It's not all staying there. It's just not. And, people like Brazil, I don't know if you've heard about this. Anybody that wants to get a visa to go to Brazil's now requiring to show that you have $2,000 in your bank account before you can get a visa to go there.
Wow.
They're not letting poor, uneducated people just come there and hang out and do whatever.
Cynthia says Bush gave up Enrique Camarena. That's Kiki. That's the agent. That was a whole messed up ordeal. He got tortured. That's what the Narcos show was about. That's basically how they got pissed when they did that to him. Laura says comment on an Ohio mayor. We'll comment on that. Slade for pressing charges on a church for letting homeless stay in this cold weather. Piece of crap. Sis, look at that up. Ohio mayor is pressing charges. I wouldn't doubt it. But let's be honest, y'all. What is our stance on the homeless situation? What is our stance on that, y'all? Just help them when it's cold? What about when it's a regular day and they're out there panhandling? I got videos of them. They're all been to prison. Everyone I've talked to has been to prison. There's, and I'm not trying to, degrade nobody for their comments here, but I'm just saying there's two trains of thoughts with the homeless, y'all. Either we're hardcore, hey, get a job, you filthy bum, like, you know what I'm saying? You choose this life, or hey, compassion. What about the homeless people, right? I don't know what to tell you. It's a mess. It's a mess, y'all. These are polarizing subjects that people get pissed and want to argue about. But where's the solution at? What do we do? They take over this skid row. There's multiple skid rows across America. There's all kinds of places. I think even Arizona has a horrible homeless situation where there's just tents everywhere and feces all on the street. What do we do? Again, back to what I said earlier. Where's the money going? Oh, it's going to Israel. It's going to all these other foreign nations. Why don't we have fruit trees on a public sidewalk where you can grab a piece of fruit? Why don't we have no trash and a beautiful landscape and beautiful, packed buildings and a thriving economy? Why don't we have that here? No, let's send a couple more billion out there to other nations, y'all. We'll do that instead.
I didn't say anything about Ohio, but I did see that New York Mayor Adams has filed lawsuit for $700 million from charter companies that bust migrants in New York City. And specifically against Greg Abbott.
Again, back to my point. That's why I went on this rant, y'all. The war on the illegal immigration situation, the border, and even I would say the homeless, y'all. These are subjects that will never get fixed because they don't want to fix them. I'm sure if they really wanted to, they could fix this stuff, y'all. But there's a reason why they allow this to happen. I don't know why, to be honest, but you got to ask yourself, why is it happening? What is the reason? And it's probably pretty nefarious. We know Democrats and probably some Republicans, they get some money, they get some funds out of certain, who knows what kind of, organizations and what kind of, foundations they form to funnel money. The Haitians were pissed at the Clintons, weren't they? For, Haiti. Where's Haiti's help? They got burnt dirty, them Haitians. They were pissed at the Clintons, y'all. So where's the money going? I said it earlier. We don't really know. We say it's 20 billion to Israel. Do we know that? Do we know that's where it's really going? We really don't know.
19th coming back.
Sis, let's be honest. They want to put the tax agents on us. How about we start giving them an audit? As a business owner, I hate tax season. They want to audit me and my business. Let's audit the United States. How about we audit the IRS? How about that? Why don't we audit them?
I said that whenever David Winkler and I were really cool and talking about, that we as citizens, I feel like have a right to audit where our tax money is going. And I don't want to see the fluff and frills. I want a line by line budget item expense to see where every dollar goes. I want to know where every bit of it goes and how it gets used and all of that. I don't want to just hear that 19 million went here and 30 billion went there and all of this. It makes no sense. I think that we deserve to see that. And then everybody's response to that was, well, know who you vote in. Well, we think we know who we vote in, but look at all the people that are BLM Ryans and Vivek. I truly believe that he was just a plant. I think he was probably one of the biggest rhinos I've ever seen. You already know. They're never gonna provide that to us ever.
Yeah, now I am looking through Twitter, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love Twitter. Twitter is crazy. Go ahead.
Can I respond to this? Can I respond to this one comment? So Melinda Hernandez on YouTube said, I'm going to say it again. Where's the church helping the homeless and the elderly and the sick? You see $30 million church buildings everywhere. And I'm going to say it again. 501c3 churches are not going to help anyone. Nino and I differ on this a little bit. I cannot stand Joel Osteen. People look at him that he is preaching the word and all this. I'll never forget my family in Houston whenever all that flooding was going on, and he turned all of his congregation away whenever they were trying to come to the church for refuge. All the money they found buried in the walls of that church and stuff like that. Those 501c3 churches are never going to help anybody. You better go find you a little prairie on the house, little small church that the community.
Well, hold on. Up the warming center, sis, in Houston in this last freeze, and I do, I give Joel Osteen a little grace and mercy because I think he's done a lot for Christianity. I'm pretty sure people have gotten saved. That's what really matters at the end of the day. As far as the filthy lucre's sake and the money and the money in the walls and all the scandals. I'm pretty sure who's perfect, none of us. But I do give him props because I believe people have been saved through his ministry. But I say that to say this, Christy's right, y'all. The 501c3 entities, they are in bed with the government. It's simple as that. It's basically an NWO connection. Hey, I'm a S Corp. I'm a business. I'm into business to make money with my trucking company. Once a church is a 501c3 entity, they're basically a corporation themselves. What's a corporation? A corpse. Look at the wording here. But basically, what does a religious organization such as a church have anything to do with ties to the state or the government? Again, they are a 501c3 entity. That word, that right there puts them in a certain category where they cannot do certain things or say certain things or offend certain people. So once
political affiliation can't be discussed. Lots of things. Yep.
But people don't know that because, that's what the norm in America is. Churches have sold out to the beast system and they're 501c3 entities. And they basically are, their daddy is the government. It's the truth. That's all there is to it. And I don't want to put down churches. I hate to be like this, but it's just how it is. They file a form, they get incorporated or whatever it's called. Like I got incorporated with my S Corp. I know the procedure, but it's a 501c3 nonprofit, whatever. But I honestly believe that the 501c3, the nonprofits are probably the biggest scams in America. One of the biggest scams. I think, I'm not saying all churches, but I think if you form a nonprofit, you make us a profit. Okay, there's people and organizations I see in Midland. I'm like, damn, how do they have that big old nice house? How do they, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, they have a nonprofit and they're freaking balling. I digress. Go ahead, sis.
No, you said it well.
Thank you. Hey, shout out LeBar says, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people. Go ahead.
It just gets me go. It gets me going, and then it gets me off on a whole nother tangent. So exactly what you said is right.
Damn, Laura says Catholics and a lot of Lutheran churches get money from helping illegals. We've seen videos with Frank Lopez, Border Patrol agent. We salute him here. There was a Catholic church near the border bussing in illegals. Oh!
Are you still here, Nina? Hello?
Yeah, so I'm just, I remember that video, sis, where, remember Frank Lopez showed us where that church was busing in illegals and the guys recording them and they're being belligerent with the American citizen recording them and the illegals are going into the church. And it's like a human trafficking situation with the Catholic Church near the southern border in a border town. Freaking pisses me off. Think about it, sis.
Yep.
Think about it. How do you destroy a nation? From where? From within. It's going to be our own undoing, our own ungrateful, traitors.
Implosion. Yep.
An implosion, that's what's going to do it to us, our own people.
Yep.
I keep saying it, y'all. When is this, when is this pot going to boil over? When is the dollar going to really just collapse? And there you are in your
It's all
Tesla.
happening in front of me.
Yeah, it's already happened. There you are in your Tesla trying to get, charged, and you're going to leave your Tesla just parked there.
Not just that. I mean, people don't understand, and I talked about this yesterday. People do not have any idea the impact of these homeowners insurances pulling out of California and Florida, what this is getting ready to do to the housing crisis. People do not have any idea. Read your mortgage. You must. Maybe there's a state out there somewhere that you don't have to hold homeowners insurance if you have a mortgage.
I don't think so.
But I guarantee you, I don't think so either. And why would you not? That's probably your biggest investment in life is a home. And people do not realize what's happening when these homeowner insurance companies pull out. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really, really, really bad. And I don't know if I've said this out loud, but in 1.5 years, I am out of Florida. It has gotten that bad.
Melinda says, but they use climate religion, right, to steal our money and rights. Not just that, y'all, the land grab. They use animals and plants to stop drilling. They use animals and plants and trees to confiscate land. Guys, do we even know how much the government has grabbed of the land in the United States in the last 100 years? Think about it, y'all. What happens if you go? I remember one time, y'all. Hold on, let me fix this. Have you ever been harassed by a game warden or, even them guys on the water? What are they called? They're game wardens too, I guess. There's San Angelo is a little city here with a little lake there, sis. And man, you go there, they're going to pull you over. They want to check everything, see if you've been drinking, see if you got a life jacket. I mean, they're just going through all kinds of procedures. And I understand there's laws and things we got to abide by. But damn, I've seen some of these people treat people worse than illegals. Illegals get treated better than an American citizen. There you are on the boat. I'm going to be honest. There you are on a boat having a beer, God forbid, and you forget one life jacket and they're going to try to put you in the slammer. I've seen my cousins get harassed by the game warden at the San Angelo Park many times, heard stories. Of course, they're not, innocent, pedestrians here, but damn, at the same time, let us be. And I can only imagine in California or other, states where you're in the forest or whatever, God forbid they catch you doing something that they deem illegal. I seen a guy one time, we were at Bomberay, and we used to like to go there on Easter, and he caught a little fish and he kind of gutted it right there with his kids. And man, here came the park ranger. I'm surprised the guy didn't get arrested. And I understand, I guess they're fish and wildlife, don't touch them and whatever, but damn, you just pissed on the guy's parade, and the dude probably didn't know no better. And these people just are drunk off of power, y'all. Off the natural land and whatever. I'm going into a tangent there, y'all, but go ahead, sis.
I was just looking at the video you have pulled up, which happens to be Tampa, Florida.
What is that,
I was just
sis?
seeing that.
Human trafficking. Tampa, it's real.
123 people just arrested in Tampa.
That's your neck of the woods. What's up, sis? Let's go ahead and take a listen. Yeah. Let's take a listen.
No, I mean, we know that it happened. We know that it happened. Look at Disney.
People in handcuffs accused of preying on women and minors forced into the sex trade. The undercover bust comes on the heels of a newly created.
Man, I don't even want to play that because damn music. I'm gonna get a damn violation over here. Can I put the captions on here? No captions.
Yeah,
I hate when they do that crap. Well, there it is, y'all. If you can look it up, sis, do so. Yeah, I love Twitter.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Here's Vivek, y'all. I don't like this guy. He's a Hindu. That's what he is. I thought he was a Buddhist. I don't like Vivek. This dude's big pharma and everything, y'all. I do not like Vivek. And there he is hugging Trump. And I like Trump, y'all, but damn. I'm starting to wonder, is he an op,
I don't. It's the same thing you said. You said it yesterday. You don't trust anybody.
Hell no.
And it's just hard to. Everything that's been played out before us. And I have to, you know what? I feel like that I am just like a fraud if I don't even say this out loud. Like, I did have a huge problem, and I'm being honest. Do I want Trump back in office? Yes. But I almost feel guilty saying that in a way, because I did hear the whole video where Trump said that both sides need to sit down and agree on an abortion date, on when it's acceptable and when it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
And I just feel like a farce for not calling it out. Like everything is just playing out before our eyes. And is there the perfect candidate? Nope, there's not.
Guys.
But things are just awful. Things are just bad.
Guys, they took over, y'all. Let's be honest, everybody. It's a war against Christ and Christians. From the bottom to the top, let's be honest. I'm not dumb. And I back Trump, but man, they took over, y'all. They're in control. Rob knows what I'm talking about. They got it all, y'all. Look here. Dick Morris. There's a man walking behind him in underwear. Okay. I don't know what the situation here just broke on Twitter. I knew that dude, Dick Morris, was kind of funny. That's all I'm gonna say right there, y'all. But this is the people. These are the people that took over. Okay. And you can catch my drift. Two kinds of people that took over: the nation that we give all our money to, and these people right here in the background. That's who has taken over the whole. Well, the Bible says the world belongs to the principality of the air. The world belongs to the devil. How did Satan offer to give Jesus all the kingdoms if Jesus would bow to him? Because the Bible says that this world, we're not of this world. This world belongs to Satan. So who runs this world? These kind of people. So we keep wanting to polish a turd. We keep hoping that Trump's going to come and do something for us when we know damn well what did we get really out of it last time. What did they do to us, sis? They harassed us, right? Angel made a video. They're already giving him strikes. They're going to start striking us down and getting us for community standard violations, start censoring us again. Remember under Trump, it was tough. It was tough under Trump for us content creators and us trying to give our free speech on public platforms. And then we were at it with our family and friends the whole damn time Trump was in office. Let's be honest.
But I tell you what, they love the vile and wicked content creators. They absolutely will boost them through the roof.
Oh, well, sis, how much is Jeffree Star worth again?
$200 million.
Hey, what's up, Ed? Shout out brother Ed in the chat. I'm not dumb. And, shout out, sorry, broke Lexit over there throwing shots at me. Hey, I like Trump, but I don't like politics. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and nitpick everything he does like Anomaly does on Twitter. I really don't give a flip because I got problems in my own backyard. Okay? I like Trump, but at the same time, I'm a Christian and I know that no man is going to save anybody. The only one that did that was Christ Jesus. Amen. And that's why I put my hope and faith in. So shout out broke Lexit over there throwing shots at me on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That I don't call out Trump. You know what? I really don't even care. I'm a Trumper. I wear a Trump hat. Wow. I'm in my city going against these people, try to read perverted books at the library. I don't give a flip what's going on in national politics, to be honest. Go ahead.
You know what? I have to say this, and I'm just being 100% transparent again. And I've talked to you about this, Nino, that A-Rod and I have had conversations on the phone. We've been cordial with one another.
Screw A-Rod.
Actually texted back and forth quite a bit. But here's my problem. Here's my problem with Lexit. They want to come after you for not calling out Trump when we did say on many lives that we had a problem with Trump's abortion statement.
Wow.
Abortion statement, that we did have a problem with the log cabin Republicans. We can go back and find those videos. That's not an issue. But here's my thing. Why put in underscores on your story? But Trump reached out to us and wants us to fix this together. Trump don't give a flip about Lexit.
Hell no. I'm going to be honest, y'all. Even Candace Owens, what her name is, she was politicking for Vivek. And Vivek had low numbers.
That's right, so
God, everybody, Candace don't have that much of influence. Really, let's be honest. I don't think really none of us really do. There's a certain spectrum and a circle of influence, I guess we got. But every man and woman is going to vote the way the hell they want to vote. So, Lexit, Blexit, Candace, all these, organizations that think that they got some kind of pull, I think God humbled a lot of them. Because they thought that Vivek was going to come in and be this new Barack Hussein Obama #2, and he was going to rock the world and DeSantis and all this. My rear end. Vivek's out of there. Now he's hugging Trump. You ain't
Shula said it exactly.
Go ahead.
She said Lexit forgot American first. They are Israel first. And that's what we're seeing.
Y'all want me to show y'all? Y'all want me to show y'all if I'm lying about that? I'll tell you one thing though. I'm a Trumper. But I'm America first, and I don't want to give no money to any foreign nation. Israel, Palestine, Iraq, whatever, China, Rhino, Rono, I don't even care. But I'm going to show you who's the foreign nation first, and it ain't me. Tell you that right now. Go ahead, sis.
It's just, you got that disgusting man's face in my picture of my face. DeSantis.
Oh,
But it is, I just, like it was a jab. So what if Trump reached out to Lexit? Who cares?
Who
They
cares?
also,
Broke ass organization. That's all I got to say. I don't even want to talk about them no more. They're freaking lames in my opinion. Straight up. They're lames and I don't give a flip what they do. Straight up. And to be honest, I'll say this one last thing about them. We were going to call it cool. I was like, Chrissy, tell them that let's call it cool. Let's let bygones be bygones. But there they kept going with the Israel stuff, y'all. Hold on. You know, all this. What happened to Israel and Palestine? Y'all, they're still there blowing each other out the smithereens. And where's that story at this point? How much money was sent over
Christians
there?
Don't matter. Palestinian Christians don't matter.
Exactly. What about them? But that's what I'm saying. We were going to call it cool with them. We were not even tripping, but there they go pushing this Zionist crap. That's what it is, y'all. Simple as that. And I got to be careful. I'm on YouTube, but so I don't give a flip. That's just the truth. I stand for my country only, no other country, and I stand for Christians worldwide, regardless of what country they're from. But I stand for America primarily and first. And that's the thing with Lexi. They kept pushing that Israel stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't want no money to go to any foreign nation. And then they made a stupid live with some weak pastor that didn't know his Bible, was so Bible illiterate.
Gosh.
He was all in his emotions. And I was in the live in the comments, and there goes Jesse and A-Rod all mad and all. I got them all riled up for asking questions about the Bible and giving verses. And they started talking crap to me on the live. And where's the live at? Hold on, where's the live at? They never posted the live. They never posted the live. I posted the live with Pastor Mejia. Why God's chosen people, we believe the Bible states clearly, is Christians. Those that put their faith in Christ, both Jew and Gentile. God's not a respecter of persons, everybody. If you don't have the Son, you don't have the Father. Simple as that. They didn't post their live.
Very important, right?
I posted my live. And now they want to throw shots at me. I'm going to tell you something right now. My wife ain't worked in over 15 years. The head leader of Lexit, he don't even work. His wife runs his house and his finances. My wife, she runs a house. That's her duties, but I wear the pants and I make the money. That's all I got to say about that.
I want to go back to White Herb days.
Go ahead. No, let's continue. Let's go back to Twitter. So I'm going back to Twitter. I'm already getting pissed. I don't even want to talk about this no more. Go ahead, sis.
All right. No, I would nothing.
We'll scroll Twitter a little bit. Twitter's lit. Twitter's lit. You know who I like on Twitter, though?
It just puts me in a mood.
Yeah. I like on Twitter, I like mostly peaceful Latinas. Look at that. They're saying Ted Cruz endorses Donald Trump. That's interesting. You got to watch out, though, on Twitter, y'all. You will get in trouble. They got some wild clips on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Read SoCal's.
Anyways, I'm getting out of here, y'all. I'm already pissed. I'm hot.
Not if you read SoCal's comment, you won't be pissed anymore.
Man, I don't need to catch out this dude. he said he takes off his hat and puts on the BLM hat when she comes home. I just ended it this, y'all. Yeah. I'm just be quiet, y'all. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm leave it at that.
That was enough. That was the finale right there. That was all.
But you know, I'll say this though. I'm gonna really be honest. So let me reset this before we wrap it up. That was I considered him a brother, the leader. I'm not gonna say his name. I thought he was cool. I was cool with him, and then we parted ways, and then we started taking shots at each other. And I thought he was cool with me. I thought we were cool. And the main thing is, y'all, I just stand for my country in my own backyard. I guess whenever you do stuff locally and you get involved, you know what really matters. And I'm like, where's the money at, y'all? We're broke here. We're struggling in life, Christy. A lot of us are just, God knows what you're dealing with, American, what you're dealing with, Christian. And for us to sit here and say, yeah, give 20 billion, give 20 more million, 200 million to all these foreign nations, regardless of who they are, that's freaking disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, Holmes, that you want to give money to another country and you think that that's okay because you think that's what the Bible says. Hogwash. We need to take care of our own backyard before trying to help others in their unnecessary bullcrap wars. We don't even know. Netanyahu and that other actor from wherever he's from, all these other countries, that they could all be over there eating lunch together. And they're looking at their phones like, hell yeah, we got another 200 milli. Send 30 million to the Clintons, send 100 million to the big guy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're over here probably playing everybody. And there you are supporting these people. Hell no, I say keep our money here in our country for our people. Christ is Lord and America first. Simple as that. And you're mad about that?
Yeah.
Anyway, sis, wrap it up. Final words we want to tell everybody, sis. Go ahead.
I've said all I need to say. I feel like that we are I feel like that we have become a third world country. Even if Trump is to get back into office, it's going to take a lot more than 4 years and stuff to get things wrapped up. They're all in cahoots with one another, and I just put on my faith. I told you, I said a prayer like I've never said before in my life the other night, and everything about me rests with Jesus Christ.
Amen. The way it should be. With that, y'all, we're going to wrap it up here. We've been here for a while. Thank you for watching us on the live, y'all. Christ is Lord, America first. Simple as that. Again, check out the content on YouTube. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and we're doing it. Monetize on YouTube, y'all. Loudmouth Christian, America firster, Trumper, making money on their platforms, y'all. So at least, I'm happy about that, and I'm grateful. Christ is Lord, y'all. We hope y'all have a blessed night. Everybody in the chat, y'all are amazing and awesome. And y'all, we can all agree to disagree. It's cool if you have a different opinion than me and whatever, y'all. We're all American citizens, hopefully. And let's hope that we make it through this next day, because the Bible is very clear. Tomorrow's not promised for no man. So let's all humble ourselves and relax and just know that we need to be grateful if we even get a wake up tomorrow. And with that, y'all, thank you for watching. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Christy.
Act like it.
We're out, y'all.